Hey everybody, today we're going to cook chicken with penne pasta and pesto, and it's going to be good. I love pesto. I could eat my weight in pesto, and that would be a lot of pesto. So anyway, we're going to get started, and I'll just let you see how we do it, and it's very quick, simple, easy, and not very expensive recipe. But I've done a couple things already that you don't really need to watch because I'm sure y'all know how to cook pasta, so I've already cooked that. This is the pasta that I'm using. I got it from Dollar Tree, and this is 24 ounces, and I used about a third of the box, maybe a pinch more than a third, but basically that's what I used. And I'm going to bring you down. I went ahead and started. I went ahead and started cooking the chicken, and you don't have a very good view of it. I went ahead and started cooking the chicken so that we could get that out of the way, and it's done. So what I'm going to do is just put it in this pan, and what I did was I put the oil from my garlic that I make. I just put about a third of a cup of this oil, which is real rich with the garlic flavor, and I put that in there. And now this is 2 tablespoons of butter, and I'm putting it in the pan while I cut up the chicken. It's going to melt with that garlic that's in there. So I'll let that be doing that, and I'll turn you around here and let you see. These are the chicken breasts. You can put more chicken in it if you want, but this is just basically what my family will eat. And I may have really made too much pasta because my husband is not a big leftover eater, but sometimes he will. And when I cooked that chicken, I didn't put salt or pepper or anything like that. You could if you wanted to. That wouldn't hurt it a bit. And this chicken is very juicy and tender and all that good stuff. This looks like a little bad spot here that I want to cut off. A little bit more of it. Sometimes, you know, there'll be little places that don't look real appetizing, and so I'm sure it's okay, but I just feel better about cutting it off. And I could have had this already cut up, but I thought, well, if I do everything, then they'll have nothing to watch. So I'm trying to get this cut up pretty fast for you. And I like to cut it up in pieces that are smaller than bite size. I don't, in this particular dish anyway. And I just think it's better with all that pasta to have smaller bites in it. So the smell in the kitchen is wonderful with all that garlic. And you won't believe how quick this goes. So if you need something real fast to fix when you come home from work or church or something, this would be something you might want to think about doing. And we're just going to have some garlic bread with it, and that's the oven where it's preheated for the garlic bread. if you heard that beep. So that's pretty much it. Now I'm gonna come back around here so we can put all the ingredients in. And there's my pan. I hope that you have a pretty good view of it. It's the butter and the oil. And I don't know why I cannot get a good angle. How about that? Okay, that seems pretty good. So what I'm going to do is put my chicken back in here. And I'm going to coat it with the butter and the oil. Just lightly toss it around for a minute. And then I'm going to add my salt. And I'm going to do a big pinch of salt and about 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. And that's my salt and pepper thing. I know I always show it, but sometimes not everybody has seen it, so that's why I do it. Anyway, I took my garlic press and I pressed a little bit more than that much garlic. And so I'm putting it in. I really love garlic. So I'm putting that in, and what I want to do for just a minute is let it kind of brown just a little bit. I have my oven, not my oven, but my burner on 3.5. It's not real hot, but you can hear how much it's sizzling. So this doesn't have a lot of ingredients, and that's what I like about recipes, because of my past and having to make things stretch so much. I just have that in me that I want to continue to make my food stretch, and so I do. So that garlic has browned a little bit, so we'll go on. And this is 50/50. You can use 50/50 or heavy cream. And it is 16 ounces. And I'm going to put about 10 ounces in. And I'm going to turn the oven up just a little bit because the coldness of the milk made it quit sizzling. So that will come back up in a minute. Turn it a little more just to get it up. The next thing is Parmesan cheese. You can use the fresh grated kind if you want. I don't have any, so I'm using the kind you shake out of the jar. I buy a huge thing of it, and then I put it in my Dollar Tree container and just get it out of here. And put about 3 tablespoons. I'm probably going to put a little more because I really love it. So my sister watches my videos and she makes fun of me for talking about Dollar Tree so much, but I am a diehard fan, and she has gotten some stuff there, so maybe she's gonna be turned around a little bit. So we get that in there, let it heat up, and then we take a jar of pesto. This is Classico sun-dried tomato pesto. You know, they make quite a few kinds, and this was right at $3, I believe, at Walmart. But for, I think, like $1.49, you can get a jar that's maybe a little bigger than this at Aldi's. So I'm going to put it in. Doesn't that look so good? I love pesto on a nice cracker. But we put that in. And if I would have thought about it, I would have bought 2 jars and put both in, just because I like pesto. But I'm trying to get as much out as I can. And that looks like about it. So let's stir that around, get it mixed up good. And the milk is deglazing the bottom of the pan. All the little cooked on pieces and stuff from where I cooked my chicken, the milk is deglazing it, as they call, and getting it up in the mixture, which gives it even more flavor. So that is all that goes in the mixture. And here is my pasta that I made. And I just let it cook for what it said on the box, about 11 minutes. And just stir it up. Let it simmer together for a few minutes. Not very high, because you don't want it to scorch. But just so those flavors can kind of blend together a little bit, maybe 5 minutes or so at least. And then you'll be ready to eat. And I'm going to go ahead and put some in a bowl for you, or on a plate, and just let you see what it looks like. This is a quick, inexpensive, and delicious meal, in my opinion. Forgot to get a plate. I'm going to cut the burner down just a little bit. Here it is. And here it is. And I hope that you like it, and I hope that you make it. And it smells heavenly. Can't wait to eat. I will talk to you soon. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.